Welcome to the Bob and Tam show today.
Wow, he's pretty calm. That's scary.
We got something great going on today that we want to tell you all about. Some more information on the Sturgis, on the Dragway, and all that information like that. Stay tuned.
All right, let's see what's happening.
So we made some phone calls. Actually, she made some phone calls. That's her job. She does the phone calls. I do the editing and the filming and all that. And she took care of all the phone calls that we needed to make. So she actually got a hold of the owner of the property. They actually own the gas station up front. I think it's called Kickstart.
Yeah.
They own that gas station there. They own the ground behind it where the raceway is at. They also own, they got a bunch of cabins to rent too.
They do?
Behind that. And then also they own where the Beaver bar was at before. Oh, here's what's going on. What's going on? Nothing. That's exactly what's going on.
It all kind of hit him all at once. And he's like, oh my gosh. He didn't think the Dragstrip was going to not renew their lease. He said he had no idea. He was kind of caught off guard a little bit. So he's kind of scrambling around for that. No one's had a whole lot of interest in the Beaver bar yet. So we're trying to find out some information on, you know, what you can do if you'd like to do the Beaver bar, if there's any liquor license available. We're trying to find out with the city of Sturgis how that's going. So he's scrambling around a little bit. He's hoping somebody will step up and try to do something. He says he knows it's a big challenge to take on just for a short period of time. We'll see what happens. Right now, there's nobody at the Dragstrip. He's had some interested customers. Also at the Beaver bar, he's had a few inquiries about that. But
so the things you got to think about when you're doing both of these two things. You know, we actually have one of our subscribers actually reached out to us and gave us the owner's name, so we were able to contact him. He's actually kind of thinking about maybe doing something at the Beaver bar and stuff. But what you got to realize is liquor license. If you're going to do anything at where the old Beaver bar was at, Leslie that owns the Beaver bar took her
liquor license with her.
That's right. Because it's worth a lot of money. We did look on the website. It looks like you can still file for a liquor license. I don't know how hard that's going to be to get one, but you might want to contact the city before you even do anything to find out what it's going to take. We had originally heard from Leslie that there was no more available. But today we kind of looked at there and she's seen a few things on there that you could file for it, see what that's going to cost you.
There's a whole lot of hoops I think you have to jump through. I mean, we've known some people that own bars, and I know it's not easy to get a liquor license. It depends on when you want to have it, depending on the price. So I'm sure during the Sturgis Rally it's going to be more expensive. It looked like there was a flat rate of like $50,000 and then $5,000 for this and $4,000 for that and $200 for this. So you had to fill out all the information, check all the boxes that you wanted that applies, and then I guess they'd let you know how much it was going to cost.
So we're going to contact the Beaver bar, and because somebody else asked us if she would lease her liquor license. I don't know how that would be, because if you did something wrong, she would lose her license. So I don't know if she'll go for that or not. But we're going to contact her and talk to her and see what she thinks, if that's even an option. Over at the Dragway, the only people that are looking at it is locals that are not interested at all during the motorcycle rally. You know, besides motorcycles, they also do car racing there, but I mean, for an 8th mile track, it's a little tough. For me, it's tough for cars. Last time I raced down a speedway, it was a quarter-mile track. That's what I like. The 8th it comes up really quick when you're going fast. So motorcycles, good. Cars, I don't know about, but somebody will probably come on here and tell me that they race the 8th mile all the time and they'd love it. That's great. I've only done quarter mile, so I don't know what an 8th mile in a car would be like. So that's some of the breaking news we have, because there's a lot of people that were saying that the owner was going to open up the Beaver bar and he was going to do it. When we talked to him yesterday, that is nowhere near his thoughts about doing anything with that.
He's a little overwhelmed right now, because I think these people have just owned the property a little over 2 years. So he was just kind of getting his feet wet with the convenience store aspect of it and all of that, and was kind of good with that. And then Leslie told him last year she wasn't coming back, so he was kind of wondering what he was going to do there. And then now all of a sudden that the Dragstrip guy says, nope, not renewing my license or renewing my lease. And so he's just kind of like, I don't know what to do now.
Okay, so what we're going to do for you, because we do have phone numbers, but we're not going to give out his phone number. We're going to put down here, he actually has an email for his business, and we're going to put that across the bottom because she can't remember right off, and we're here at the shop filming, so the information's at home next to the phone.
I believe it's like LIP, L-I-P.
Well, let's not say if you don't know for sure. We'll put it right down here, and we'll let it run for a little while to where you guys can email them if you're interested. You know, I don't know, but one of the things you have to think of, seriously, if you're looking at that track, is liability, insurance. He's probably going to require you, because he doesn't want to be sued as a landlord.
Right.
So you're probably going to have massive insurance. So that's your first thing. 2 things you want to do. If you want to do the old Beaver bar, which it was before that it was something else, and it's been something else a few times. But what you want to look at is, first you want to check on a liquor license if you want to do the Beaver bar. Second thing, you need to check on insurance. What's that going to cost? because it could end up being that you may end up having to come out with $50,000 or $75,000 just to open the doors. That's not even counting your staff and your inventory and all the stuff you have. So that's a lot of things you got to think about, because we're not that far away. You know, I think we're less than, I think it's 100 and something days left, less than 200 till we get to Sturgis. So it's coming up really fast. I don't know anybody's going to be able to get this going, but he does have cabins. So you might want to check on that same thing. If you're looking for a cabin to rent, I think he's got about 20 or 30 of them back there. I always thought they were Leslie's, but I guess she was renting them out, part of her deal that she had.
You can call that Kickstarts, that gas station right there on LaSalle or 34 and the 79, and they should be able to tell you how to get hold of the cabins.
Yeah,
rentals.
but I probably through the email, you probably can get a hold of them too and say, hey, I'm interested in cabin rental, things like that. So that's where we're going to leave you at today, because we just wanted to give you this information. We got some more stuff coming out because we actually just did the concealed carry. Got a lot of questions, a lot of concerns, a lot of comments coming back, which everybody was great on. But we had a couple people ask for some questions that we're still waiting for the police chief. I actually talked to him this morning and gave him the questions that I had. And he says,
I was already on the other phone.
I said, I don't know. Let me do a little checking on that and I'll get back with you. And I was like, I appreciate it, Chief. And he'll do that for us. So probably in the next few days, we'll be coming back out with another video to give you a little more information. And maybe we'll talk a little bit about some, we're going to throw anybody under the bus, but maybe we'll talk about some of the comments. I'm not going to flash them up because we're just going to pull some up. We'll print them out and we'll talk about some of the ones that we got and see what you guys think about it. Because some of them are kind of funny and some of them are just kind of crazy. So keep putting comments down there. Keep checking out the channel because we got a lot of stuff. We're getting close to heading for Daytona.
I know.
Rally season's about to fire up.
Got some stuff going on still that we need to get done.
That's right. So
thanks for hanging out with us today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave us some comments if you have any comments, questions, or concerns. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Share us with your family and friends. Give us a big thumbs up. Ring that bell for notifications, and we'll see you on the next video.
there you go. See you in a couple days.
Bye.